Hello everyone, and welcome to Stardew Valley. I will be playing this alongside Craftoria, and that is super loud. We're going to call this Let's Play Farm. Favorite thing I'm going to have labeled as pickles. You can have a cat or a dog as the default for your animal preference. You can go ahead and gain other pets later on, but the cats and the dogs are free. Have this be a little closer to my eye color. There we go. Hair color I always have as black. Pants color, that's gonna stay blue. Skin 1, hair. I usually have long hair, so there it is. Hair 29. Accessory 1, the full beard. And then for the shirt, I usually have as a leather jacket. There we are. I'm gonna go with the biggest farm. That's the Four Corners farm. Land is divided into 4 parcels, each with its own perk, perfect for a group. However, I'm going to be playing alone, so I don't need this to be a group thing. There's also options over here. Community center bundles, you can have it year 1 guaranteeable. So the traveling merchant will sell a red cabbage seed sometime during the first year. You can also remix the community center bundles. That's not what I'm going to be doing this time around. The mine rewards can be remixed. Also not what I'm going to be doing this time around. You can spawn monsters on the farm. The profit margin you can have labeled as normal, or you can go ahead and decrease it. Multiplayer options, we just said we're not going multiplayer. I'm going to leave it as the random seed. And I can skip the intro, I'm not going to though. So let's get to it. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. But I want to open it now. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. I'm pretty sure that was his deathbed, especially because that's really the last time that you actually see him in the flesh. Looks like a Georgia Corporation building. Oh, that's fun right there. Terminated. Got a whole bunch of cameras all over the place just watching everybody as they're quote unquote working. Opens the drawer, and there's the envelope. Dear Aiden, or player name, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Let's Play Farm. Or whatever farm name you have. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Here's Robin, she's the local carpenter. Says, hello, you must be Aiden. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. This is Let's Play Farm. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. This little cabin here. It's got a mailbox, it's got a shipping bin. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Don't listen to her, Aiding. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Humph. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. That's the shipping bin that he's talking about. Well, good luck. Saves every night. Got some parsnip seeds. I am going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Turn that on. Yeah. Weather report. You always want to check first thing in the morning. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Fortune teller. Happy today, which means we get a little more luck. And here they're talking about chopping down trees and getting some wild forage to earn cash while waiting on your first harvest. Up here, this exclamation point over here is your journal. Um, First quest is getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready for harvest. First part of this quest is cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Introductions. It would be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. 2 out of 28 people greeted. Those two are Robin and Lewis. Clear away a little bit here. Now, I don't think there is anything to forage in day 1 of year 1, but um, when you start new seasons, there is definitely more to go ahead and forage. Clear away this last tree. And there we go. I'm gonna need that here in a second. Okay. Throw that away, that away, that away. Keep my hoe and my scythe. This is the bulletin board. It holds a calendar. So over here, 7th day of spring is Lewis's birthday. It'll show all the birthdays. Here, I think, is some sort of festival, like a trout derby or something like that. There's the egg festival here. There's a flower dance here. There are always 2 festivals within one season. There's also always 2 dates that the bookseller comes in during one season. The bookseller is this hot air balloon, I guess. Well, I know it's a hot air balloon. Here is Pierre's General Store. This is Gus. He runs the saloon and is a chef. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardrop Saloon. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I've always got hot coffee and cold beer at the ready. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. She, she's on the farm, well, more of a barn, below our farm, and she sells all of the animal products that you will ever need. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Ranch, my mistake. Not barn. This is Abby, Pierre's daughter. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving onto that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Up here is Pierre. Hey, it's Mr. Aiden, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. He also sells the upgrades for a backpack. So right now I only have 12 slots open. This will go ahead and open another 12 slots, but I need 2,000 gold for that. And right now I'm at 500. I think Pierre's wife, Caroline, is in her little greenhouse area up here. So we're going to have to wait until I think noon when she comes out. Over here is Alex. He's one of the marriage candidates. Oh hey, so you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. Abigail is also one of the marriage candidates. This is George, who I also call Gramps. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Humph. Why, hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. This is Evelyn, who she asks to call Granny. Hence, Gramps Granny. Just saw Sam leave. There's Pam. Hey kid, the name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. Looks like Penny's not here. Penny is Pam's daughter. There's Sam. Hi, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. There's Leah over here, just entering the general store. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Here's Caroline up here. Hello, you must be Aiden. I'm the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here. And have you met my daughter Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Over here, I could have sworn I just saw him, is Harvey. He's the doctor that runs this place over here. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Looks like Marnie is going over to her ranch. Here is Vincent. Hey. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Here's Jody. Jody is the mother of Sam and Vincent. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. And indeed it shall, depending upon which path you decide to go for. You can go for the Joja path, or you can go ahead and do what I'm going to be doing, which is purely the farmer path. That was Emily, who actually I don't think I talked to earlier. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Her sister is Haley. Which either might be up here at the playground. Ooh, hey, there's a daffodil. She's not here at the playground. Okay. That means she's down here by the lake. And daffodil, I'm going to go ahead and give to Caroline. It's best to be friends with Caroline really early on because she ends up giving you the ability to craft tea saplings, which you can either sell the tea saplings themselves for, I think it's 500 gold each, or you can go ahead and uh, use the tea leaves and sell those. There's Haley. Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? Fine. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. She's got another dialogue bubble that says that if it weren't for your ratty clothes, she might actually think you're cute. There's one villager that comes by tomorrow. His name is Willie. There's also another that comes by next year, which is actually Jody's husband, who's been away during the war, apparently. This is Elliot, who I normally call Fabio. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. That's his cabin right here. What are you doing? So over here, this little bridge, you can go ahead and fix up with 300 pieces of wood. I would definitely recommend that within the first season. Here's Maru. Ah, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. And this is Penny. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Now, if we look at introductions, there's 7 people that I have yet to go ahead and greet. Which, if we go ahead and go all the way down, there's Shane, Clint, Linus, Demetrius, and Sebastian. As well as Jas and Willie comes tomorrow. Jas, if I remember correctly, is Marnie's granddaughter and Shane's niece. So here's Jas. She says hi. Up here is the community center. That's where most of the early on quests end up happening, really. Well, not quests, but I guess they technically are quests, collection quests, sure. Here's Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? This is Demetrius. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, the local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals for my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maro? She's interested to meet you. Up here should be Linus, and over here in the top right corner is the mines that you'll have access to, I think, either within the week or next week. Linus looks like he's inside, yep. Linus, don't mind me, I just leave out here alone. Actually, now that I think about it, another really good way to go ahead and earn a lot of money is to be pretty good friends with Linus. And I think it's his 3 or 4 heart event that ends up giving you some better bait that you can use with your fishing pole when you get it, which will be tomorrow. And that bait has a chance to go ahead and have you catch double the amount of fish that you would normally catch. So instead of catching 1 every time, you would catch 2. Nothing in the trash cans, huh? Here's Clint. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Here's Shane. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Looks like nobody else is in here just yet. Or maybe they all went to bed. Nothing. Trash cans can hold some pretty good stuff. Normally from the saloon trash can and from the grandparents' place, it's food. If you go ahead and get the trash can from Clint's place, it's I believe it's either stone or some geode or something that you can get from said geodes. We're going to go ahead and go to sleep for the night. And then it's in the morning, so weather report. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. And fortune teller are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck, which is actually when I'm usually unlucky. Hello there, just got back from the fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie. He's going to go ahead and give us our fishing rod. But first, we need to go ahead and water the crops. That was to the beach. Someone named Willie invited you to visit the beach south of town. He says he has something to give you. Visit the beach south of town before 5 p.m. Have some new ideas to sleep on, which means I just got level 1 in foraging. Now, who else? Oh, just Willie. Okay. Alrighty. Got a whole bunch cleared out, and now we can head off towards Willie. Ooh, there's a dandelion. Yes, please. Do do do. And there we go. I've both gone to Willie for my my fishing rod, and heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Give us a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Yeah, that's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Alrighty. Now with that, we got our primary source of income. At least early game. I'll take that mussel. Thank you very much. That was an earth crystal. What do you need? The local herring population is starting to threaten other species. If you can fish 3 of them for me, it would be a big help. A 90 gold reward. Yeah, no. There's no leak around here, okay. Nothing over here either. How to win friends. Give someone a gift. Well, I would, but I only have 1 of each forage material, so I'm going to keep that for a moment. Go down here, and there should, yes, should be some spring onions. These are a pretty good early game food source, and I mean pretty good all around. Doesn't look like there's anything else to forage around here, other than the trees themselves. So if we go over here, ooh, hey, I will take that. Sunfish, huh? Are you a chub? Yep, you're a chub. You're a chub too. This is going to be the Hat Mouse shop here in a little bit. I think it's a few days away, but Another dandelion. Inventory is full. Okay. I'll go ahead and eat this spring onion. In fact, I'll eat all the spring onions now that I think about it. What I really need right now, though, is a leek. Not like water leek, but like cousin to the onion leek. Goodbye, birdies. Nothing? Okay. Those bubbles that were in the water, they go ahead and indicate a frenzy or where fish are a lot more active. So it's good to go ahead and start fishing in those areas, because then you can go ahead and catch a lot. No leaks up here, dang. Thought I saw something down here. Nope. Okay, it was just the flowers. Well, crud. You always want to go ahead and keep your fishing bar, that little bar that bounces up and down with your actions. Underneath the fish, your bar grows every time you level up, with your line getting longer. I think at level 1, and I want to say every 4 levels after that. Maybe it's 3 levels. Perfect catch. That was a bullhead. Up here in this mountain lake, it's easier to go ahead and gain a lot of fish this way. For money, obviously. This guy's a chub. Especially because there's only 4 types of fish, to start out with anyway. And they are really easy to go ahead and predict what they are. So chubs like to go ahead and kind of wiggle around a little bit. Bullheads kind of shoot up and then jump down, and carps like to basically stay at the bottom of the bar. And then largemouth bass, which we haven't seen just yet, but we probably will tomorrow, like to go ahead and bounce around a lot. So another bullhead. Nice. Gold star even. I'm gonna go until 11 o'clock. I don't really want to go ahead and wait wait at all longer than that, because that's a chub. Yep. Um, because if you're out past midnight, you end up losing energy to start with during the day. And if you end up staying past, or if you end up staying out past 2 in the morning, your character ends up passing out, and you start the day with, I think it's like half energy or something like that. You are a chub as well. As far as fishing, perfect catches earn you more experience. Um, Catching it at all earns you experience to begin with. And then if you go ahead and do a regular catch with a treasure chest, that earns you a little more experience. If you do a perfect catch with a treasure chest, it earns you a little more experience that way too. Although it's very rare that you will ever get the latter of the 4 options. No, some driftwood. I can hand that to Leah. Or Leia, whatever you want to call her. Carp, cool. A gold star carp. It's 11:30. Bam, right at midnight. Cool. Level 1 foraging, that gives me +1 axe proficiency, which means it uses less energy to go ahead and swing your axe. Trees sometimes drop seeds. New crafting recipe is wild seeds for spring. Now you might be asking yourself why you got wild seeds for spring during for foraging, or for leveling up your foraging. And that's because when you go ahead and harvest wild seeds, it doesn't count towards farming experience, it counts towards foraging experience. And then I got another crafting recipe for a field snack. And then +1 fishing proficiency for for getting level 1 fishing. And I got 770 gold from all those fish. You can go ahead and click on that plus sign here to go ahead and see which ones sold for the most price, or for the most gold. Looks like that bullhead won out. But as far as out of all of these, which ended up gaining you the most, or gaining me the most, it was the 4 silver star chubs, looks like. As far as pricing, I think, or I know rather, that the largemouth bass, when you get it to Gold Star, is even better than the bullhead at Gold Star. It's raining today, so I don't need to water my crops. Let's see, the weather for tomorrow is a sunny day. Spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. I'm not quite there yet. I do, however, want to do more fishing. Oh, and got a leek. And a horseradish. That's good. Sometimes you can go ahead and shake the trees to make a seed drop, or you can just go ahead and chop them down to make a seed drop that way. Got another leek and a whole bunch of horseradish. That's a good find. I'm always happy when eating wild food. Thank you. There's another leek. You're a chub, aren't you? Yep. That was a carp. Oh, and apparently I was on the precipice of level 2 for fishing. Since it's not a perfect catch anyway, might as well just go ahead and grab the treasure chest. Ooh, got some bait, got a geode, and some rice shoots. Geodes, you can go ahead and go to the blacksmith for them to break open for you. And you can find a whole bunch of cool stuff inside. Another carp. Yet another carp. And another carp. Green algae. Okay. Yeah, definitely much more lucky on the off days. For the spirits, anyway. Yep, okay, that was all 4 of them. Get me some wild seeds. Or some spring seeds, rather. No more daffodils. Maybe up here? No. I need leek for a soup I'm making. Gus, 180 gold on delivery. Sure, I'll take it. Not like I didn't just get a whole bunch. Oh, hey, that gave me a pine cone. You definitely don't want to go ahead and check the trash cans when you are within sight of a villager, because it will go ahead and decrease friendship towards them. And they will call you out on it. Looks like we do have some spring onions. Over here, so this right here is the wizard's tower. This is the other lake that you can go ahead and use to get a little more rich, but this lake tends to have a lot more trash than the mountain lake does. And then here is the secret lake, or the secret woods up here. And you can go ahead and kind of cheese this log being here by getting a chair and placing it here in this corner, and then hopping into that chair over the log and then hopping out of it to go ahead and go off screen and towards the secret woods. And then you can break that chair, put it here, and do the same thing. No daffodils, okay. I wanted to give Caroline another gift, but apparently not. That'll have to wait until I'm farming level 1 apparently. Grab that leek. Head over to Evelyn real quick. And then head over to Gus. Oh, you brought me the item I asked for. Thanks so much. Let's see, here's what I owe you. Okay, let's see about just chopping down trees. Trees fall in whichever direction you're either facing or the opposite direction that you are on when compared to the middle of the tree. So there is no, I mean, there is a way that you can go ahead and have the tree fall on yourself, but not one that we currently have access to. See? You can start chopping down the trees to go ahead and get some pine cones, or some seeds in general. Time for bed. Level 2 in fishing. New crafting recipe of bait. Level 2 in foraging too. Apparently got a charcoal kiln. Not much, but I did get some that day. And with it being day 4 of spring, I think we will go ahead and leave off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, I will be doing this alongside Craftoria, so definitely look forward to that. Feel free to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.